how are you really doing?
Right now, I'm doing really good. It's been a really, really special time. I've been on the road this year for longer than I've been at home, which is a new experience. So I've only been in my own home, in my own bed for 3 weeks this year. And we're currently in the middle of May because I've been on my world tour. And it's a really interesting experience because I'm getting a slight glimpse into how touring artists feel. We're doing around 40 shows. A lot of touring artists will do 100, 150 shows if you're a music artist. And I'm getting empathy for the challenges that come with traveling, always being on the move, not being in the same place. But for people like us, I think for so long, for the last 7 years, I've been connecting with my community and my audience digitally. I started making my first video on the 3rd of Jan, 2016, just over 7 years ago. And I've never really met my own community. I've met people obviously on the streets or at an event or whatever it may be, but to be doing events all across the world and to see your own community attending and having these incredible experiences and then going on social and seeing that people are posting stories and comments and their experiences, it's really beautiful. Like it's been really good for my soul because I think that when things are tough and when things are hard, a positive comment doesn't hit you the same way as a memory when someone looked into your eyes and said, that video stopped me from committing suicide, or Jay, that book that I read of yours helped me get through my divorce, or, when I saw that podcast you did with so-and-so, that conversation has changed my career. Like when you get that feedback in the flesh, when you're holding someone's hands and looking into their eyes, I don't think anything compares to that. So right now I'm really good because I feel so fueled up because I've had so many positive conversations with so many incredible people, and my heart's filled with gratitude for the amount of love and support I've seen. We've been to all over the US. We just finished Australia. We did 3 shows at the Sydney Opera House. We just finished Singapore. And then we just finished India. And now I'm in Dubai. And then we go to Paris and Amsterdam and Berlin and UK and Spain and Barcelona and Madrid. So many left. So anyway, it's been a very special time.
I would say we're in similar circles. And you're so right, Jay, that until you experience human interaction, you don't really know sometimes how, and I don't think we will ever know. You will never truly know your impact on this world. We will never know how to quantify it or measure it fully. Even our teams don't. Yes, you hear nice things, people post or people stop you or send a long letter, sure. But sometimes you get these moments, and you reminded me of a moment where a guy stopped me in a souk, in an old shopping area in Saudi. And he told me how his mother suffers from Alzheimer's, and she likes to listen to my voice before, like, to rest or to calm down. And it was one of the most crazy compliments to get, that you're also on an app for meditation, that people are using your voice to actually relax them. So you might be like, that's nice, but you really don't realize how much it's impacting. So when you're doing this tour, human interaction is so important.
Absolutely.
Like senses.
Absolutely.
Smell and touch and feel. And I think COVID scared us when we didn't have that. It was video calls and you can't hug people when you see them. You're reluctant,
That's my favorite thing. My favorite thing is when I bump into someone is giving them a big hug and, holding their hands and looking into their eyes. And it's such a special experience. And you're spot on. I don't think we can quantify what's happening in the world right now and the scale of impact or any of it. But I live in gratitude that even one person, like you just said, that beautiful example. I know people who are like dealing with their cancer recovery, listening to the meditations, and it blows my mind and actually inspires me. I think so many people look to the things we do and think that we inspire them. But I would honestly say that when people tell me their stories, I'm more inspired by them because sometimes I don't even have the challenges they do. Sometimes I don't have the difficulties they do. I don't have the hardships, the same hardships. I have other hardships, but I don't have the hardships that some people in my audience do. And when they tell me that, I always look at them and I say, well, you inspire me because the fact that you can choose growth and self-development and healing at a time like this, that takes courage and strength. And so, yeah, you're spot on, man.